Chapter 8, Section 3. Installing a printer and uploading a printer. So we're not going to do this installing a printer, but we'll see virtually how we can do different things on a printer. So who remembers what the software is that allows a printer to communicate with an operating system? Driver. I almost say driver every single time, so got you, right? That's the translator. We have one for each hardware, right? So these printer drivers are notorious. They need to be updated, etc. You can find these on the manufacturer's website, etc. Before you connect a printer to the computer, you should read all of the installation instructions, which everyone always does for every product you get. The first thing you do is you read all the instructions, all the safety material. It's the best part of buying anything, right? Yes. Awesome. We definitely do that. Now, what you're going to do is connect the cable to the printer port on your computer. Now, what's the common USB type for printers? Type B. Type B. Bravo. And then you'll connect it to your printer. Awesome. You can connect your printer to the network as well with a network cable. You can connect wirelessly, Bluetooth, things we talked about yesterday. Easy day? All right, scrolling down. You want to test your printer functions. You just bought this fancy new printer. You want to make sure that it works. If it can print duplex, you'd want to test that. What's duplex printing? Both sides, double-sided. If it's got multiple trays, a lot of them will just have one tray. But if you've got multiple trays, you want to test that all those trays are able to work. And for different paper sizes. Change your settings. Make sure you can print in black and white, grayscale, or if you bought a color printer, that it could print in color as well. You can print a collated document. Ooh, who knows what collated means? Burnett?
I think it's when it goes like, when you print it's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Newton?
Multiple pages in chronological order.
Multiple pages in chronological order. That's a great definition. She beat you, Burnett, sorry. But instead, you know how like some teachers will print out all of page 1, all of page 2, all of page 3, and then, oh, okay, everybody, here's page 1. All right, here, everybody, here's page 2. Here's page, instead of, oh, 1, 2, 3, here you go. 1, 2, 3, here you go, which is my preference. But whatever the situation arises for your settings, you should be able to test those. Easy day? Easy day. All right. If your printer has the capability to do facsimile or fax, test that out, that you can send it to a known good person or corporation with a fax machine to send that data. Create a copy of a document, scan a document, print a document, test everything. Good to go? And since you've already read the tech manual, if there's any issue, you would know who to contact. All right, scrolling down. And down some more. Configuring options and default settings. So you have settings when if you print a document or if you do Control P on your printer, you've got some default settings. Those are your global settings. That, oh, every time I print, it'll be double-sided. Oh, good catch. So when we make changes to every time I print, it's going to do this, those are my global settings. But if just one time you change it to, oh, I'm going to print this in color, or I'm going to print this double-sided, that's a per document. So global, every time you print, that's the default, or per document. And you can change those global settings in printer settings so you don't have to every time change it to double-sided or change it every time to landscape. But what is the consistent setting called? Global, right? And when I change it just once for an individual document, per document. Good to go? All right, configuration options. Your paper type. It could be standard, draft, gloss, or photo. We also have draft, normal, or photo for the quality of the print. We already talked about multiple colors, black and white, grayscale. You have different paper sizes, even envelopes, right? Where you could send an envelope through instead of handwriting on it the address, you could print it out. Business cards, you've got landscape and portrait. What's this way? Portrait. This is landscape, or which one's hot dog?
That's hamburger.
Hamburger, hot dog, right? Landscape, portrait. That's what I learned in school. No? America. We'll measure in anything. Good. Print layout. Normal. Could be a banner, booklet, a poster. Duplex, we already know, is two-sided printing, and we talked about collating. Let's scroll down, and we can see different media controls where we can choose if you have multiple inputs for your tray of paper. You can choose which one it's going to select from or configure it so, oh, this tray has 8.5 by 11. This one has 8.5 by 11 3-hole punch. However you want to divide it up. Output path. Maybe you've got different paths that it could output to. The top, maybe the side as well. So where do you want different print jobs to print to? And your paper weight. In your printer output options, you can also change the color management as well as the speed of the printer. What is speed of a printer measured in? Pages per minute. And speed is affected by two things. What are they? Complexity and quality. Quality is measured in DPI, dots per inch. Good? All right. Let's see what we know. Everybody ready? All right. Grayscale printing. Is that going to be done in configuration, media control, or printer output? Configuration. Duplex is going to be in... I'm hearing somebody confidently saying printer output. Should we go with printer output? Printer output. Very good. Print quality. We want to change duplex?
Yes, it's configuration.
All right, we'll change duplex to configuration. Print quality is configuration. Output path selection. Media control. Paper weight. Media control. Print speed. Printer output. Questions on this? Everybody good? All right. Optimizing printer performance. You have your print spool settings. Now spool, all right, that's how we say something is printing. It's spooling out of the printer. It is being produced. It is printing. We say spool. So you can cancel or pause jobs, right? Because spool means print, right? So if I want to cancel spooling, that's cancel the printing. If I want to pause the spooling, pause the printing, that's in our printer spool settings. We can do color calibration. So that way whatever colors or how it looks on the screen will be exactly how it looks on the output of our paper when it prints. And calibration, you can choose landscape, portrait, hot dog, hamburger. Good? And we can calibrate our printers by updating the thing that goes between the hardware and the software, which is the driver. All right, moving on. Hardware optimization. Now, what can make a printer operate more efficiently or faster? Memory, right? And we learned yesterday about the laser printing process, which is processing, that first step, and that's taken from RAM. Good to go? All right. Moving on. Let's see what we know. What can cancel or pause current print jobs in the printer queue? Print spool settings. What can select landscape or portrait image layout? Paper orientation. What can adjust settings to match the colors on the screen to colors on the printed sheet? Color calibration. Who ya? Questions?
That RAM is from the printer's motherboard? Or is that our CPU? Like the printer has its own motherboard, right?
Yeah, the printer is going to have its own PCB and RAM so it can store jobs.
I knew that. Thank you.
No, you're good. You're good. That's why we ask questions. Good? No. Newton, more time to write? Okay.
I'm testing my fax machine and I send it to another user. Am I required
cover sheet.
Of course. Because otherwise they're not a legit user. Tucker.
What type of RAMs would you use for printers?
It depends on the manufacturer, but they can use SODIMM.
So you use okay.
Yeah.
So you're not using like desktop like RAMs?
It just depends on the printer.
Okay.